Hey guys, so today we are starting the transmission swap on the new red R53. So I'm just going to start by pulling off everything that we're going to need to take off to start the process of putting in the new trans.
That sound like something you'd be into? I believe the truth can be reality. Will you roll with that? 'Cause I want you to. I'm stuck in trying to find a way to make it easier to say. There's just one thing on my mind, and I think it's time for you to realize I want you all to myself. Don't wanna share you with nobody else. So give me something to believe. Will you promise me? Burned me once or twice, I expect them. I just wanna know what your truth is. Will you be the one to break me out of this? I want you all to myself. Don't wanna share you with nobody else. So give me something to believe. Will you promise me? Will you promise me? So give me something to believe. Will you promise me? Will you promise me? Will you promise me?
Okay, so far we've gotten the front bumper, the crash bar, and the core support pulled off, and then the core support coming forward a little bit to give us some more room. Then we're going to pull off the supercharger intake pipe from the throttle body and swap it with the manual version because there is a difference between the two. And then just the rest of the parts that are on the trans are going to be coming off. And then we're going to need to drop the exhaust to pull out the shifter inside the car. So we're just going to keep working on that and go through this process.
Hey, 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 hey.
it's getting dark out, so I thought I would just recap what we have done right now, which is pretty much removing the entire front end. We removed the supercharger pipe, we pulled the cooling system off for the most part, left AC on just because I don't want to recharge it, so if I can avoid removing it, we're going to do that for sure. Now we're about to drain the trans of its fluid, and then probably call it a night here because it's getting late. Yeah, I think pretty much we have draining the trans fluid, pulling the axles, and then we'll be about set to take the trans off. And then I don't know if we're going to do it before or after, but we'll remove those cables and then the shifter and replace those. So yeah. Okay, so it's been a hot minute since we bought this car. It's been on the back burner. We did already start the manual swap in this car. We pulled the motor out of my parts car as well as the transmission, pulled it all apart, put the pedals in this car, got the trans connected up into this car, and now it's just gonna be the last few pieces to get it moving and get to the fun part, which is the driving. So we already did the easy part, which is putting the new trans in. It's pretty much unbolt the one, bolt in the other, you know. Putting in the pedals, all that part, that's the fun stuff. That's the easier stuff. Now it's working out all the kinks to get this thing drivable. So let me show you what is done to it so far so that you're up to speed with what's going on. It's been sitting a long time, so not really sure what footage is left. So our stick is in, that whole system, the cables are all connected to the trans, our pedals are in, the trans is in, so yeah, now let's just get into moving this thing along and actually moving it. So like I mentioned, everything's still apart on the car. We're trying to get it back together. Shift linkage is all hooked up, trans is all hooked up. Now it's just going to be about putting everything slowly back together and driving it. Alrighty, so that is where we are at with this car. We have it cranking, it's not turning over all the way, but everything is completely swapped over and pretty much ready to go. So I think some things need to be repinned, possibly rewired, and then from there hopefully we will get it to start. So I just thought I would update you guys with where the car currently sits, and hopefully very soon we will have it starting and drivable. Peace out. I will see you in the next one.